Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. I'm gonna wait for what's the word? I'm gonna wait for Twitch to load in. They're just on the tail end of ads. Hi, everyone. How's it going? Hello, hello. Hello, Dad. How are you? Welcome on in. 尖叫 I always pronounce that so poorly. Twitch chat. Are y'all there? Are y'all there? For some reason, y'all disappeared. Where did Twitch chat go? Oh, okay, there we go. That's weird. For some reason, Meaty's message didn't show up on the screen. But hi, hello everyone. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you are having a good, what is it, Tuesday? Tuesday. I hope you are all having a good Tuesday day. Alright, we're here to do some DC Cup. We got 200 yen. It's not too shabby, all things considered. Yeah, I'm just trying to finish this up. We have about 2 hours on the clock, chat. Kind of a shorter stream tonight. But hello, congrats on first deal. Oh, Warcraft Taker. Hello, Oniway. Thank you for the stream, sweet PSC. Hello, Meaty. Hello, man upon you. It's a Tuesday. I don't know if we've ever opened with a hand like this before, actually. I guess we'll just go through the yummy stuff instead of the snake-like stuff. We don't have that access to the other yummy ones. You know, Cupsy can get Oh, I'm not going to take on the Duelist Cup. We're just doing part 1, I promise. Thank you for the 395. Thinking. I don't think we want to do that. Can we get a line into this nice stuff? Okay. It's like not amazing, but he can't use a. Honestly. I guess we can make SP. We can make SP. We can get yummy supplies down. Mushroom. We should be able to add the yummy supplies down. All the way. And then... I guess we just hold because snacks we can go on reaction. I guess it's still like the worst end board, all things considered. We probably could have done something better. Am I winning? Hello, Samuel. I'm not sure if we're winning. I don't think we have anything that stops that. Gonna have to wait for that. I wanna be honest, I don't really know the Mitsurugi. So this is really happening so far. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Don't worry, Cupsy and me knows. You know, we probably should have scaled, like, Snake Eye Ash, actually. In retrospect, we probably should have scaled. Putting your face down doesn't really do much. What would be all these young? We probably should have changed snacks first. I think we're going to miss time, but we might as well try for the science. I guess we're just gonna go for like a quad advantage. I don't know if fancy ball is relevant though. White owl doesn't really Oh, we already used the effect of Yummy Statue. That's the problem. Princess doesn't really do much here either. I suppose with a science we'll go fancy ball, but apologies, welcome on. You'll never worry, you believe in me. Thank you, that makes one of us. Is it all the cards or all the monsters? All monsters. This one. I don't think this one does anything. We want to stop the effect of... Oh, hello. You can find the Discord. To be a night one. I think we probably could have taken a much different line, actually. There's probably a world where we could start this place, huh? I can't really do really much about that. Yeah, I can't believe they opened on Foolish Burial. That's crazy. No one decided this season. Pokemon yeah. Chat, they opened on Foolish Burial. Who decides this? Who decides this? Goodness me. I hope you had a good week. Did y'all have a good weekend? I think I had a pretty solid weekend. Escanor decided it would. What do you see? I suppose we do need more practice on the deck playing from like lines where we don't have the deck access to start. I don't think the improper line was the goal like SP there. I think SP Knight was fine. I think maybe we should probably know the matchup better to know when we should fancy ball. I mean IP fancy ball. I think if we do this right, we can dodge lethal by like one hit. And then Fancy Ball comes back. But they have Orcus Crescendo. Oh man. I guess I got to toggled off, but I think we probably could have lived to the next one. We dodged maybe one hit. We could have waited maybe till the Galtia went to swing. And then we wouldn't take the 1800. We're gonna time out probably. Hello, BB, how are you? It is Divine Temple, this Snake Eye. I will say it was kind of a weird hand to start with. I'm used to going to Snake Eye stuff first, rather than the Yellow. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Like, I suppose the question is then is like, with this hand, do we even bother playing? Like, I think we unironically just pass with this hand. Yeah, we hit them with the like double full, double maxi. Like, it's not infallible, chat. Sometimes you will just like click on it. That does happen. Trade blue. Okay. Bingo Shingo. The illusion of choice. Ultimate fusion. Why is that? Oh, they're choosing not to play into the map. We don't have any lines yet. The problem is this is like blue eyes, so it's not very smart to leave our board open, because they can just go for lethal. But it's not like setting Ash Blossom. Oh, I see. Go for one. I don't know how well this stream's gonna go, but we're gonna give it a good shot. If not, we'll just swap over to a deck we actually know. I think of this deck as a plunder ritual with Duke Plunder. Plus, we get to break out the duel gears. I'm hoping, chat, maybe that we can find other leads with this stuff. So we can do like a little, I think a fun little, like, friendly duel. I think a fun little friendly duel, you know, a fun little match. I think we Ash Blossom here, because the other card is a quick effect, so we want to be able to try to win. They haven't summoned a blue eyes yet. But I think they're going to try to take the angle to the fusion. The problem is they still have war of the so I don't think we have a very good angle here. We kind of break. Which it does have. Huh, did they also open up info? What's the other set then? They can oh, chat, we'll have to get them info. I mean, not that it particularly but Like, our best bet was just going for Maxi. I think there is a wall where you hold Maxi after they ask the floor to try to get maxed out. In terms of, like, they could just straight up choose to pass. So, we could have probably waited until they committed a little bit more to board to Maxi. But if we did wait for that, I guess we would have known if they were on K9, because they would have responded to me. We have to catch up with all the new cards. Oh, maybe. You're tired? Why has you so tired like this? What's going on? Okay, we might need to adjust the deck list or something. This is crazy. This is crazy. They are going to dominate. If my hand is unplayable, I should wait. Fair enough, I suppose. I feel like they have responses. We're gonna have to see. We only have the yummy stuff to work with because they cut us off with the snake eye stuff. You wish wanted was at 3. So for good, huh? You woke up in your nap. Hello, Phoenix. Come on. Hello, X. How are you? I think we attack this, try to whip their hand. Or do we try to draw 2 cards? I think we just... They have 2 cards. I think we just whip their hand. Oh. Can love one. Let's see. Oh, Spider needs 2. tuna. Are you a tuna? You are a tuna, so... Well, you're how I get into Spike Elves. That W. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, I'm just trying to learn the lines better. I know all the Snake Eyes stuff. I don't know the Yummy stuff very well. Hello, Frostbite. Welcome on in. Hello, Jake. Let's see. Telements a Shizu's son or Castilla Shifter daughter. Ooh. I am friends with Rook Carlos, who used to be one of the better tier players in NA. I wouldn't personally play tier, but I think I would take the tier as Shizu's son, because the Castilla Shifter daughter is clearly too powerful. Have I ever been learning a deck and I'm comfortable enough to navigate my lines, but not comfortable enough to be confident if you had to go against someone who knows the deck? I mean, I think kind of all the time, except for the decks I know the best. And then we can close them doing our draw phase, since I believe all the Metamorph cards summoned from deck for the though this is not a particularly great hand. I don't think I've ever seen the deck draw this poorly. That's all I'm going to say. I feel like we usually start with much higher value hands. The unfortunate thing about the Metamorph card is that we're never going to be okay, Lollipopple will surely save life. Okay, probably not. Well, okay, we can get a line to Yummy Snack. I guess we'll do all those now, just in case they do some more stuff. Is this target? It's target. Okay. Huh? We'll go Lollipop. See where it goes from here. You're trying to get better at now. I feel like you're just getting a slightly better end board than you. I mean, for the most part, I'm pretty good at figuring out intended combos for decks. I think it's just that, like, what's the word? Snake Eye Yummy has a lot of gas and a lot of life. You know. Okay, hopefully they don't activate anything, so that we can activate Yum Yum. Oh no, Super Holy! Oh man. Let's both out here, Ted. Let's both out here. I suppose we get to draw one card. You know, there's merit to that, Ted. We get to draw one card. Surely. Surely we just top deck something crazy. I love Woman. It's just that simple, chat. It's just that simple. It's just that. I love women. Oh, chat, they had asked for some. That's sick and evil. We don't have anything to link off yet, though, huh? Unfortunate. I guess it just beat over their Zoa, because then they can use a Garua for their Metamorph. But I feel like if we go to swing into the Zoa, they're just going to, like, you know... I suppose I don't have a particularly great push. You pulled a quarter-century Eldritch Altar. Congratulations! Juicy odds are still very nice, really. All things considered. Okay, well, Nabil kind of useless. Maybe we should have held the snake idea though. I think we just pass on this unironically. If they out Diabell, it at least gives us a line. We can get into like Snake Eye Ash next to Wolf. The new Dark Magician fusion with Diabell is still and yummy. I'm sure people made like a lot of new additions to that. I'm playing a variant we got from our friend HexLex, who is pretty darn good at the game. Oh my god, chat, it's Temple Dragon Pitra! Chat, who does this? Who plays Metamorph Chantra? What? Actually no. Name's not going to matter. They're just gonna go sink and climb it. It's rough out here, chat. It's rough out here. We sure did try, chat. We sure did try. I don't know why they're not just immediately going back. I guess they were probably like debating if we have Ash. They discarded a Red Eyes. I thought they discarded Red Eyes because they won the Metamorph stuff. Again, I'm still unsure why they're not doing this in the battle phase, but I guess if they do it in main phase, they can see if I have, like, any... It's a shame that we can't just link into Yummy off of the... If we had a way to float one more monster, we could have gone Hita. Hita wouldn't really do much other than float this thing idea though, but it's better than nothing. I suppose they're probably turning it into like 10 cast. But how do I put them to finish up yet? Don't worry. Don't worry. You surely have enough time to continue winning. Surely. She will not have enough time. Surely, chat. Believe. They're not gonna like it when I play Cupsy. But that's in a different day. Oh. They still have lethal, like it doesn't particularly matter, but we can be cute. Duelist, oh Vice, how are you? Why aren't they swinging? Well, I mean, they'll always have enough bodies to pop the same damn time. I'm confused. I guess maybe they're newer to gameplay. Oh no, let's see. I guess it still gets into lethal because Sengenpai always floats. So like... What if Nib could activate in battle phase? I think that would go crazy. Unfortunately, it is. Unfortunately, I have no more float. No more float. I think if I floated one more card though, we might actually... We'd have a much different end if we were to float. But don't worry, surely next week. Maybe the answer is in the lower DC Cup levels. I have to just bozo win off of these lower level duelists by playing something a little bit more Vogue. We know ball, but the deck wants to break today. We know ball, chat. The deck sure does not want to cooperate this evening. We'll give it our best shot though. And we might have to look into like potential upgrades to the deck. They probably have the fancy ball. I just don't really know the proper situation. Alright, chat. We have the combo. Okay. I don't like starting with the Snake Eye Depot stall in here, but we can Future Science. There's a lot of this new like Dark Magician stuff, chat. A lot of the new Dark Magician stuff has been very popular. Oh, Funa, it wasn't even the Chandra. They had Ash Blossom. How are you, Funa? How on you? Yeah, the new Dark Magician support seems super popular. I might have to go find the patrol just to mess with you. Hello, Snipe. Hey, good evening, everyone. But I think there should be ample ammunition to break down. We have a lot of snake eyes, stuff like that. We have Cupsy Yummy, and we have a few that are in here. Don't magic swords of revealing light. That's crazy. Let's. What do we have? And we have OSS in hand, so I guess we're gonna have to set wanted. Don't do anything in wave. Interesting. What a guy. Honestly, kind of impressive. I'm not going to lie. We also get to play around with the engrave this, which is the Primary Roar, because that only happens if they normal summon a monster. We're gonna do a whole bunch of special summoning. I don't think we float that one quite. Go ahead and put now Snake Eyes Ash. Okay, the problem is I think this only summoned. Oh, okay, cool. From hand of deck. Spectacular. Now we can do the Cupsy Yummy stuff. We can grab Cookie. I mean, we. No, not SP. I was gonna say like. Well, one of these must destroy a bug, right? I have to have something that pops backward, right? Surely. Surely we have something that pops backward, right, chat? Surely, chat. Surely we have something that pops backward. Oh. Wait, we do have something that you ain't right now. Okay, any yummy does that. We Baron, we pop Sword, we're really nice. Now, we're probably being terrible with the mismanagement on the resources because of this. But don't worry, chat. Don't worry. We'll go Flamboyant. And then we will scale their documentation. And then we normal summon Cookie on me. And now we go snatching. And we have lethal! We have lethal. I just, you know, covering my bases. Covering my bases. There we go, chat. We do have an answer to the one card battle. Thank you for the big comment. Oh, they don't have any normal. Oh, so the Primate War was offline anyways? We were playing on a card that was fake? Oh gosh. Yeah, we have to read better, goodness me. I'm also surprised they had no. I mean, honestly, it's more than that me. We probably could have done that a lot better. We also could have just attacked with the Snake Eye Duelist and pushed it back ourselves instead of using Clambush. Sick Twisted Duelist. Cat, Sick Twisted Duelist, Dumping City. Oh, it's not. What do we do? Ah, understood. Okay, that's on me for not realizing they would go straight into the Dark Magician. My bad, my bad. Not God Lindbergh! Holy cat, holy God Lindbergh. I guess the question is, am I worried if they're going to make a level 8 Xyz or not? That would determine whether or not I fire the full level. Neat. That's crazy! Warlock and Board? Chat, they have Warlock and Board. Sick Twisted Duelist. Now what do we do now? Saving the fool for apparently! Chat, they still asked for some, it never mattered! Okay, I should have forward there. That's on me for clicking off. I should have waited before clicking off. We're also on auto. Such a bozo thing. I don't know what we're going to do, chat. They're going to just ash for some now. pause champ. We saw them reveal the Ash Blossom. I'm just hoping that it at least gets on the ability, right? We're going to get dueled next to an Osa. I feel like this obviously depends on this top deck. I think if we top deck a Yummy monster... Is that this Hawaii? They top deck a Yummy monster. The problem is off always says they're going to... Okay, can't keep going. Oh, Goblin Foot. I guess what we can try to do... We have them on Dear Bell. If they decide to duel us instead of using Fancy Ball, we can steal their Fancy Ball, which, like, isn't amazing. But I suppose it's better than nothing at this point. So I suppose the question next is like, so are they going to Utopia OTK us, or what's going to happen? Yeah, I knew the Ash Blossom was there, people. We saw them reveal it. I mean, my bad that the new Splash Engine is the store acquisition total. I'm going to be here for a while, goodness. If this doesn't end in Utopia OTK, I'm going to be so upset. If we do not get Numeron Dragons right now, I'm going to be so upset. Why are you going Albert? Oh. Woo! Chat! Where's the FTK? Woo! Tisk, tisk. Duelist these days, chat. Duelist these days. So what, you're 4 mats off Albert for what? We're here for the light. F-Zero. Okay, well we don't have to worry about the duel anymore, I suppose. I'm so confused. Let's go into the Utopia FTK. Okay, cool. Hi, Cookie Yummy. Cannot be this way by now. When your portal activates a monster effect, and you are stuck on that effect, can we get Fancy Ball to pop up? Oh. Let's see if we can get them to use Fancy Ball. Okay, they're not going to use Fancy Ball. So we can get this guy. This is only on monster effect. So. We can get this guy to stop the talent. Oh, that's not once per turn? Ah, okay, yeah, then we lose then. I had no idea that wasn't once per turn. OG Naturia beef? I can't believe that's not once per turn. What? Why did they print this card? Why did they print this card? It's not once per turn. That's crazy. That was on easy. It wasn't that easy to put. Oh, my bad. They could have just done the Utopia FTK, but they decided to take like 12 minutes to bring out one card. We should have just gone Typhon. Actually, do we even have Typhon in the extra deck, boys? No, we don't even have Typhon. Child, there's no way we could fit Typhon. Typhon would have cleared. Typhon would have cleared. Anyway. That's crazy. Goodness me. Goodness me. We have a lot of good options. It makes me feel like we have to go duel later. But you want to end on the yummy stuff, not open on it. This is yummy combo no matter how you do it. I suppose, but like the duel like makes me feel like we should just be going snake eye stuff. I don't want to get rid of any of the cards in my hand because they're all yummy juice. Oh, Johnny, you play this deck with Shining Sword. I don't like how they have a response. Oh, going to the yummy lake. Yummy lake. Grab up every yummy. Assuming they allow us to. Interesting. Maybe they have Nibiru, but that's fine if they do have Nibiru. Because we still have the deal though. What am I? We still have yummy supplies in hand too, so we have a lot of good options. I have a feeling they're probably on Nim. That's my theory. So it might be a poor idea to go split. I think it should be fine, all things considered. They designed it like that. This might be a spell casted that doesn't need to affect me. So when people made it the whole thing to get out and roll the key back in 2005. No, I thought for sure they would have like Nip or something, but maybe they have like I suppose at least we have a line of fancy or something. Oh, that's rude or something. Suppose that's fine. I have 7. Vanquish. But I asked the Woden page. Go for the best. I'll be cool. You've never seen a Vanquish Soul use this one. I've never seen a Vanquish Soul use that one either. Maybe we should have gone Fancy Ball, actually. Actually, I should have probably changed SP, huh? I should have changed SP since I didn't bring out Caesar. Shoot. Hmm. Very unfair. Next turn over, I suppose we can go there. Hmm. Suppose we can add. Yeah, we use the snake eye. Hmm. I think we maybe should have actually gone with one of the other ones. You love my new model? Thank you. I hope y'all really enjoy it. I've been meaning to refresh it. Alright, info. Activates a card or effect. Me. Oh, you're right. The about dust. Huh? Huh? I think I want to get rid of S. Oh, I guess SP can't get rid of it because it does it immediately, huh? I guess we can try to pop SP and then we can force them to tag out SP and B. Huh? Because SP has to target. So if they target one of our yummies, we can click single. And then we only have to worry about season now. It's Haisu on. I thought Haisu was only online. Never mind, it's always online. What deck should you craft most for? It depends on what you feel like, to be honest. I feel like it really depends on like what kind of decks you like to play in general, you know? What's the condition on some of these? Shoot. We're going to have a problem. The problem is that, I'm not going to have enough time to do all of this. I don't know what we're going to do. We know they have Caesar, and they can get another card off Walker the Vanquisher. These two don't do anything right now. They're going to Maxi. I can't really do anything about that. I have enough beaters. I don't have enough time. That's the problem. Oh, hello, wait, come on. March now would have been enough to beat over. I don't really go for the young side of the deck. I mean, I don't think they have a very strong win con. I hope they fall for this. I'm trying to bait them out. Yeah. They're too smart. Yeah, they're too smart. I don't think they'll kill us here anyways. So let's see. They have Caesar. We have... They have Polysu. I mean, until they get more Vanquish Soul cards in hand, it's just the three that they have to work with. Oh, sneak. That's cool. What's that? Yeah, we can push back Caesar with Flamboy. We should have a line to win. Flamboy. See if we can get Holly's move actually. What's this season? Unaffected by active. So I would be over Caesar. I guess we just clash with Flamboys, right? Yummy guys get 1,000,000 attack. Do they? We can start going into our link ones. Oh shoot, we need to flow off Flamboys. It also can't be destroyed by battle. We should have also been attacking into Walker the Vanquisher. Gosh dang it. Really unfortunate. I mean, what happens if they keep looping the same 3 monsters? Like, what actually happens? Oh man. But no, we should have just attacked into Walker the Vanquisher. We would have had lethal. We just need to float off of the Flamboys. Does Yummy really get over 3,000 attack? I've never used Yummy in the battle phase, as y'all can see evidently. I suppose I could have pushed the other Vanquish for. I think Vanquish can only return monsters, so if we push the other Vanquish. Since when was Rescue Rabbit balling? Since the beginning of time. They do with the field spell if you go all in. We're gonna get at least one. At least one card draw. At least one. Yummy monsters can get enough attack to get over life. Let me read. For each light beast. Ah, understood. Oh, I see. Hello, dear. Hello, Temple. You could just lose because this is 6 samurai. No, it's fine. Surely we have enough gas, chat. Surely. Surely we have enough gas. Surely. Rescue Rabbit was the greatest thing they gave us from the football campaign. It's the greatest thing they have ever given us. What in the Ava? When your opponent activates a monster, they might deck me out? I think I would draw into a hand trap before they can deck me out. I know 6 sounds also summon from dead. So. If they come... I think between... We have like, what, 3 hand traps? I think between Ash Blossom, Duel, and... I think between Ash Blossom, Duel, Nib, and Imp, it should be fine. That guy negates the Nib. It's not the Nib that you'll need to worry. It's how early we see Duel. I think if we see Duel early enough, we can't do it, you know? Because you have to remember that under Duel chat, we save ourselves from getting decked out. You have to remember that Duel Lock and Bird chat. The effect of Duel Lock and Bird. Neither player can add a card from the main deck to the hand. So if we see Duel early enough, we won't deck out. I mean, if they really want to go all the way to make Devin and negate it, fine. But between Ash Blossom, which is already in hand, the potential Nib we're going to see, Duel Lock and Bird, and an Implum to stop one of the two. So if either Baron, right? If either Baron or the guy on field tries to stop one of our 2 hand traps in hand, we still have an open board to Implum one of the two. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Hi, hello, Snake Isle. Kind of a weird hand. I guess Diabel and Diabel, right? I don't know what any of the other samurais do in Grave, but like, you know, it's fine. We can negate whatever they have going on. Not in love with this, but I guess we just grab... We go for lethal from here. from your hand or deck. What is the effect of Snake Eye Ash? Your hand or deck. Snake Eye Oak can get us the Ash. It's fine. Oh, Cambridge. Okay, let's see. Should be enough for lethal then. Alright, there we go. There we go! We had a lot of ways to do it. Yeah, not too shabby, not too shabby. We probably could have done that much faster, probably. But it's fine. Learning experience. Oh, wait, well, come on. Hi. I do not have a timer on this new Dragon Nail headsets. I should probably put a timer on. Your opponent surrendered to it 1 because you had nothing but SP after being in place for 5 minutes. How about SK Gaming? Are we winning? It depends on the duel. Sometimes we are, sometimes we are. Okay. Okay, let's see what they got. Sanity check. That's me too. Okay. What does Flambush do on something? Does Flambush do anything? I guess we can... Snake Eye, Duelist, technically, we could also make Darwin. Is that smart? That might be smart. We could just straight up make Darwin. Push up Ash, get out Snake Eye, Duelist, but what does that do when it's on board? Nothing in particular, but I suppose to further the agenda, so they can't hold my like the best one in play. I feel like Ash is stronger than Darwin. But between the Baron Impulm and I guess floating another boy. Alright, there we go. Not too shabby. I think there's a lot of decks where this would not be enough of a board, but luckily it seems like they didn't have a lot of money. I don't know if we'll be able to do the Duelist Cup in its entirety, chat. The problem is I have to lock in for my World Championship, so we're gonna try to grind as many levels as possible. Probably in like 1 or 2 streams this week. I might have to swap over to like Thunder Patrol or like Abyss Actors just to play something a little bit faster. Not that this deck isn't strong, but something so combo heavy just isn't time efficient. We want to be time efficient. No, Thunder Patrol is probably not the floor with these people. This is a terribly brickful hand. Still Quampo. I mean, yeah, we're gonna crush out their Maxi. I think a lot of people probably started very high level for the Duelist Club, since I don't particularly play the game too crazy. It's no surprise that I didn't start super high. It is based on your win. Trying to get level 20 on the assumption that there's more gems to gain than being allowed to play in stage 2. Honestly, it's all on the missions, chat. You'll have to pay attention to the missions. Most of the gems that you get from this are from the missions. Low volume in-game? I suppose I can bump it up a little bit. Is this any better? Is that too loud? Also, like, chat, how do you enjoy this chat setup? I haven't really found a great place to put YouTube chat, because I haven't found a way to, like, what's the word? Combine the two chats just yet. Yo, we can be evil, chat. We have the dual lock-in bird. We can lock it. Wait, chat, we have to buy the cow icon. The cow icon, chat. The cow icon go crazy. Twitch chat is my favorite child. Twitch chat, do you want to be my favorite child? Oh, welcome. Alright, chat. They have informed the Duelist, which, if I remember correctly, are you a tuna? Wonderful. We can do yummy and end with Baron. Wait, no, I was supposed to add the other one. I'm a bozo. Chat, we're so bad at this. I was supposed to add the one with the lollipop on it. We're so bad at the game. Don't worry, chat. We can fix this. We can fix this fully. We can still go Link 3. This is fixable, chat. This is fixable. It's fine. It's fine. They'll never see it coming. They'll never see it coming. But the chat appears as in one stream. Yeah, so I've been trying to find like an application that does that for me. Which card is the cow from? It's from one of the like Twister Trap cards. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Let's see. Hmm. Floating you two from grave doesn't particularly do anything. I suppose it like cycles back the Cupsy zombie, but how was the debut? I think it was good. We gotta get ourselves a pretty big Pokemon, I would hope. Yeah, it's from one of the storm cards. It's actually very cool. Hmm. And what do we want to do? Let's see. I want to go with this one. Now we have Marshmallow. That is going to get us into the Sprite of... You have to remember that IP can't use a link monster. So we shouldn't have floated the yummy snack. It's kind of just awkwardly sitting here now. Yeah, I suppose it's fine. We have to remember that in the sequence. My gameplay audio sounds like a teen making a late night phone call to their crush. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means. Goodness me. Oh, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. I guess it's fanciful. I suppose it doesn't like particularly matter. summoning Lollipopple for the love of the game, chat. For the love of the game. That's a wood or something. Holy. Luckily, Fancy Ball is just ever so slightly bigger than the duel. Shout out to Yummy Cookie. Is it pure Yummy? No, we're playing Yummy Snake Eye. But not with the, no Dwarf Magician stuff. Just Yummy Snake Eye. Oh, wonderful chat. They have nothing. Spectacular news. Marshmallow, my goat? My horse. Wait, before we do anything, let's... There we go. We should have added the lollipop the first time. My bad. Yeah, we have to keep remembering. We have to add a yummy supply. We can switch the field spell. We're gonna lock in, chat. We're gonna lock in. Hello, Tommy. Meowdy. Welcome on in. Hi. We're dueling. Lots of dueling. Surely, Cupsy Yummy knows ball, alright? Cupsy Yummy knows ball. You play Yummy yourself, but you're trying Odie on stage 1. How am I just doing it for like the cutesies? If I really wanted to like speed past stage 1, I'd play like Planimator or something. Yeah, chat. Our hand is straight, guys. Holy, we got wanted. We have bonfire. Sure. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we probably should have maxed earlier. If you're going to commit to the combo, we might as well just max it out. Oh, hello, Heath. Welcome on. I need me Wario clip farming for microtransactions. Huh? Goodness me. Microtransactions. So we had Snake Eye Ash. Now they maxi us. How interesting. Okay, cool. So nice Fiendsmith Requiem. Anyway. Snake Eye Ash. I suppose I can draw as many cards as I want. So we need to keep Requiem on field until we get into family. them draw up a bajillion. We almost have lethal, so I suppose we just grab Diabell and we go for it. Yeah. I would say that like Diabell gets us lethal. There was kind of no point to continue comboing. It was turn 2 in Metro Step. Yeah, we have to lock in. We're going to miss lethal at this rate. My goatee deck is cracked. No cap with a K. What is Kizzy? Goodness me. You feel like I can speedrun Duelist Cup with Plunder over Yummy? I think I can. Our opponent's name is a bunch of dashes. Oh, if they're gonna be playing Blue Eyes, at least let's get up a little on. We have Snake Eye, Ash, and Wanted, so it should be fine. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's too long to be dragging. I don't want to give them any access to find stuff, if I can help them. Hopefully they don't have any normal. Well, I mean, they're going to get to normal monsters, but hopefully nothing else. Hopefully I don't have any other Primite poison now. We have 2 Blue Eyes and his name is Raymundo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You wanted 15. Hello, Little Book. You're just waiting for your daily stuff. Hello, Vito. You're on 17. How's my day going? Hello now. I'm sorry, you poop. I've been so locked in on dueling. My day's going not too shabby. I hope your day's going well. I think we're having a grand old time. I am trying to... If you don't know any other duelists who have a duel disc, I am trying to find some other duelists so that maybe after World, my upcoming World for a different card game, we can plan some cute, fun, casual Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels, like a fun little exhibition match. We can get real animated with it. I think that'll be super fun. If I know ball, do I fancy ball? We sure do have fancy ball in this deck. Hello, creepy gamers. That's why, chat. We know ball. We know ball. It's like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what we do in Tamasia. We don't have Typhon. I guess we scale it, right? Ideally we scale it with Flamboys or something. Yeah, I think they're trying to make Marcia. The problem is, let's see. We could bait them out with Diablo. Establishing Snake Eye Engine. Yeah, I think our only answer to it is one of the two Snake Eyes. Assuming it's not unaffected by activated effects, we would have to scale it with Flamboyage, or go battle phase, try to scale it with Doom. Not Doom. Snake Eye Diablo. Chat! Seal's Pass! Chat, we're Doom! We're Doom, chat! Seal's Pass has never ever lost a duel in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, chat. I played too much D-Link, chat. Wait, pause, chat. If they don't fire seals first, we might have a shot. In the world that they don't fire seals first, we can tactic steal seals, and then if they go martial, we can bounce it off seals. Flamboyage is a dragon, so we have a real target for seals. We're gonna go wanted, we're gonna see what happens. We have a line, chat, we have a line. Is it a good line? No. But it is a line. It is a line. We can steal Marcia too. But if we steal Marcia, can't they just bounce it with seals? That's the problem. Right? Like, can't they just bounce it with seals? I'm gonna use our Master Duel cheating tool. Oh, I guess we can negate the activation. This is true. I suppose we could try to do it in battle phase, but then wouldn't they just summon Marcia in battle phase? Okay, they're going to seal. I am totally fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. They can only fusion summon in the main phase. Alright. Well, the thing is, unless we can scale one of their blue eyes... Unless we can scale one of their blue eyes, they're still gonna be able to make Marcia. I think by the time that we get the setup to even begin scaling the blue eyes... Oh, man. So I think we have to just do the entire Snake Eye combo. Wait till they summon Marcia and then steal it. And pray that they don't have any other negate. But chat, you're about to head into ads. Because if we can scale a blue eyes, I don't know if that counts as on the field. Like, is it no longer a monster? I don't know the ruling. Do they have Chaos Blue Eyes engraved? They have Blue Eyes Ultimate engraved. Tyrant Dragon on field. If no chaos, then they can't mud. Oh. Okay, we have a problem. We have a problem. We have a problem, chat. Flamboyage is engraved. Probably wondering, San, how is that a problem? Well, chatters, I shall explain. I shall explain why this is a problem. So I don't know what they have. I'm kind of concerned about that before. Maybe we just go battle phase. If they don't have a target with their, like, blue eyes, but... well, no, I guess it's smarter to always go Yummy. Cupsy Yummy way. Add 2 Yummy. For the theater. Something Yummy. Yummy grab supplies. If we do this, we can't flamboyant effect. That's the only concern. Hmm. I think this should be good for now. I think. So we're gonna go battle phase. We need a way to get Flamboyant engraved so we could float for lethal. In phase 2. What did we return to hand? I don't know what we returned to hand, but... They can add a dragon of their choice, but we're going to try to get rid of the blue eyes ultimate fusion. This isn't amazing, but it's not, like, terrible, I suppose. We definitely missed lethal by not getting Flamboyant on board. Could we have maybe made Baron and Pop Flamboyant? I suppose we could have, but then I don't know if we could have used the effect of yummy supplies. No, I guess True Light allows you to just switch the ultimate fusion. I suppose it never can. I guess if we go like SP. Well, I want to save Spite Elf to bring back. Oh, we would turn the yummy monster. We're so good. I was about to say I want to use Spite Elf to like float back, but maybe we have to just like banish one of their blue eyes monsters. Like, they'll still get to summon it off the load level. But, I mean, if we banish the third blue eyes, they can never ultimate fusion, right? Or it forces them to do it right now. What do we get rid of the... Maybe we just get rid of Maiden Ray. If they go ultimate fusion, go ahead. Like, whatever. Flambosh will protect us. Fully. Did I know? I can target Snatchy and Yummy ones within 2 of my opponent's cards, but if I chain link 2 to synchro with Snatchy and the Yummy ones, so only your opponents get returned. Interesting. I don't know if this is entirely the right play, but it cuts them off of going back into their blue eyes link. So. That might have been a misplay. We may have needed to save that for whatever the bonus fusion. I guess we could have actually pushed the board a bit more. Because we did have Snake Eye Orb, so I might scream. Well, kind of wait to see what they do. Okay. Hand or field using a blue eyes monster. Let's see, banish the ultimate blue eyes. It's kind of late for that line. This is honestly my fault for not, like, playing during the Snake Eyes format of Yu-Gi-Oh! During Snake Eyes format, I was still playing Tindangle, which I was beating Snake Eye Fire King with Tindangle, but if I knew the Snake Eyes cards better, we probably wouldn't be in these game states. Yu-Gi-Oh! My goat, my horse! Hello, hello, welcome, breeders. If y'all don't know me, the name's Santon Salieri. Sansally for short. I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Pause. It's my turn, and therefore, what was he not? Why not playing a cute deck from one of our good friends, HexLex. I hope you had a good stream, fam. Good luck with the DC Cup in the upcoming weeks. Chat, if y'all don't know Duel, he is a phenomenal Brazilian player. His team... I run into some of his teammates in some of the recent Masters Cups. They are quite formidable duelists. We're playing Snake Eyes Yummy right now. I don't know how hard I want to play into the floors. So we could either open Diabell here. Or we could do like the basic Yummy and pass. I suppose we'll see what they have. We can push out the Diabell as well. See what hand trap they have. It's a very cute deck actually. I like it a lot. It's exactly as it sounds like. It's the Yummy quads, and you open on Snake Eye first, which pushes you into Yummy. Do I really want to give them the quad wall? I suppose. If they want to ask this, be my guest. Alright, cool. 2 cards down. We have Maxi. Diabell in green. Cupsy. No. Now I just do the Yummy line, which is very cute. Kind of like when they would smoke screen with like the Cascilla engine. That's kind of like the thought process if you open on Snake Eyes. You build your whole Snake Eyes board. You can do some really cute stuff with the Snake Eyes board. And then I suppose I can just end on this, to be honest. Like, it's not a terrible board. We have Maxi, we have Yummy Snatchy. We have Wanted even. Which, like, that's not going to do anything, but it is technically an interrupt if they have anything with a win condition. We can also use it to chain block, in theory. Huh. Alright, interesting. We've got Kaiju. We are getting King Sword. We are getting Ash Blossom. Beautiful. Sick. Well, you know, let's fish out the other Diabell from our deck. Why not? They have swap one card to work with. I guess we have to do this now. Because I really don't want the King Swap going on. But we have nothing to interact with it. Or do we? I don't think any of the Yummy monsters pop anything that aren't monsters. But I suppose at least when they special summon, we can put them face down. It's rough out here, chat. It's rough out here. I sure do hope they don't have a second character. Have you heard of a thing called an accent? Yeah. It's an accent. If that wasn't a tailwind, if that wasn't a tailwind. Well, what are the actual stats of disposal? Okay, it actually matters. It actually matters which one we put face down in defense. So... I think those were the proper ones. I could be wrong, chat. I could be wrong. I think those were the proper ones to hit. Okay. We have aligned to our Snake Eye stuff, so... I think all we gotta do now... is, all we gotta do now is just do the entire Snake Eye combo. But yeah, welcome on in Raiders. I play a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! I play more competitively other card games, but I'm not too shabby of a duelist. But I do play primarily rogue decks, so apologies if I'm a little bit of a bad pilot on what's quote-unquote meta. I primarily play Tindangles, but I'll play anything from Vendred to Maya Kwashi. Plunder Patrol, Ghost Trick, Penguins, a whole bunch of other stuff. Super Quantums. Huh. Yokai Duel. So what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna go into Link Reaper. We're not gonna use the effect. Then we are going to go ahead and float Cupsy Yummy. So Cupsy Yummy can grab this monster. Marshmallow. Marshmallow or cookie? We can use Marshmallow to cycle back Mignon later. We can go Deer Bell now. Push Mignon. So we can make space for Divine Combo. Yeah, our board's getting kind of clogged up, but it's fine, it's fine. We can work with this, yeah, we can work with this. You do anything you can not target harvest monsters. Understood. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna pause really quick. What was the proper line then? If that one, I guess we have to scale it. We would have to scale it before we make Baron pop the sock, so that it doesn't trigger the other bozos. I think that's proper. The Kaiju's also kind of sitting there. We could have just linked out the Kaiju. I think before clogging board, we probably needed to try to... we could have flamboyed later. I will probably spend time later figuring out what the proper line was for that board. A part of why I really like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is I like playing different decks because each deck plays uniquely different. So I like playing a lot of toolkit decks. So I can break apart my opponent's board. It's my favorite part of the game. So you might see me on stuff like Plunder Patrol over Bisactors. So that, depending on what my opponent has, I kind of get to pick and choose my interrupts, but also how I get to mess with their board. Hello, Dr. Sleep. Come on in. Hello, Wingless Angel. How's the duelist? Not too shabby, not too shabby. Oh, Ghost Bell, how interesting. I don't know if this is the right choice. Because Doesn't Draco Tail have a card that can, like, bounce from field? Okay, never mind. Cool. I thought they had, like, a quick effect card. One in the... I haven't played into a lot of Draco Tail, but let's see. Add a Draco Tail monster can. Probably like Impulse or something. We're gonna try to go Bonfire. If Bonfire doesn't go through, I don't know if we have a real play. Part of me kind of wants to just fire the Perulia, but it's only from hand, so... I suppose we just fire the Snake Eye. I have to stop the quick effect in your... Oh, shoes! That's right. I can do it on my main phase. Well, if they do a fusion summon, I can just take it with talents. I think it should be fun. Link. I guess they're just waiting for a good interrupt point, huh? We have Bell if they have a Draco Tail 12. You love cheese puzzles, and that's what attracted you to Yu-Gi-Oh! I agree, Lemcook. I'm glad you like my voice. Place a chord face up. Of course we place a chord face up. Well, huh. No. We stick to the agenda. I was about to greed and scale Flamboyant. What does this do? Return them to the hand. I can't do anything about it, huh? Oh no. Oh, okay, good. We can stop Draco Tail's thing at least. My Poplar, chat! My Poplar! They're gonna... Oh wait, no, it's fine. Poplar is not a lighter block. I was about to say, I'm like, chat, they're gonna banish my Poplar anyways! Sit twisted duelist. Twitch just randomly sent you a notification about your stream. What's happening? We know ball. We're playing Cupsy Yummy Snake Eyes in DC Cup. I'm about to get Draco Tail. But hello, welcome on in. Hi. Yeah, what do we do? They're gonna search Chandra! Sacred Beasts are one of the worst the first archetypes that co-op. They are going to pop Divine Temple. We can work with this. It's fine. It's fine, chat. It's fine. Like, does it matter if we take their... Do we steal their bozo? Okay, wait. Okay, pause. First, what did they say? They said... Draco Tail Horn. And Draco Tail Flame. It's not the one that plops. Oh. go through the line. You know what? Maybe... I guess the line here is we can DFL scale it. Let's fish out Oak, get into our ambush. Ah, shoes. I'm a bozo. I forgot that they... What did they do to negate it? Wait, what did they do to negate it? Is it the effect of this thing when it hits on the board? Huh. No, something else. Okay, this might have to change our plans because of that, actually. We could steal the Magnemite and then we could scale this. But now we have Poplar here for no reason. I also don't have a... I guess let's draw 2 cards and see if we draw into a yummy monster. It's just that simple, chat. It's just that simple. You top deck the Cupsy Yummy. You activate the Cupsy Yummy. You switch the Yummy supplies. You activate the Field Smell. We're so good at the game, chat. We're so good at the game. You will win, chat. You will win. Simply top deck any yummy monster of your choice. And now we discard the Flamboyage. Because when are we going to use Flamboyage, chat? Never, exactly. Oh. I'm trying to just like keep them off resources too, because I am a little bit unconfident on whether or not I will be able to get us to lethal. I think the backhoe is dead, so we should be fine. But you never know, chat. You never know. I would rather be safe than sorry. What else is it playing? So add back the supplies. Okay, there we go. Why did that message get deleted? I don't know. What a draw. I know, right, chat? Just simply tactics into 2 yummy monsters. We're so good at the game, chat. Clearly we have what it takes to clear the DC Cup. It's just that simple. Yeah, I'm supposed to go play List. Goodness me. Goodness me. We can go for a dip. We can go for a dip. Yeah, delete them once. Exactly. I don't know why that message got deleted. I definitely did not touch it. YouTube might have some kind of auto-modding. Aw, man. Well, okay, they already summoned the Izuna. Like, what's the worst that can happen? Well, okay, no, this doesn't matter because it's summoning it from deck. I guess we hold the Palulia. When you see. Hi, Josh. I do like these hands. These are really cute hands. No, use it. No. Look. Trust me on this one. Trust me on this one. Look. See? They did absolutely nothing. It's fine. So now we do it in our draw phase. Or not. Wait, pause. Let me read this one more time. If your opponent has activated... Okay, so we're gonna use Poplar's effect anyway. Like, what are they gonna do with the second Izuna? How did I know? I just called their bluff. I didn't actually know that they weren't going to do something, but... Oh, maybe we just do it, because we're gonna have to use Papa anyway. I understand that this twins on Lucas. I understand this. Wait, no, that doesn't count as this twin. I thought both so. That was so doomed. I guess we just float the second deal, though, right? This baits out potentially like an ass blossom or something. Cool. Always lead one to deal. We're gonna bring out the Diabell. Diabell is going to grab us the OSS. And if we get Whipwood, we get Whipwood. Hopefully we can play through it by the fact that we haven't committed a normal summon. And if we do this right, I think Yomi can clear the board. They only have, from what we've seen, they're going to end on Ripper. Okay, dual lock in board. Let me read something really important. Let me read something really important. Okay, that's all I need to know. I have 2 baits for Ripper. So the problem is we can't add anything from deck to hand, but... that's fine, because we still get to set me 1. So we can't add anything from deck to hand, but... doesn't mean we can't summon from Wave. We have to go Lollipop away. Probably into Spike now. What the Ava Maxes is. I'm tempted to go battle phase and just beat over disposal. So I think I'm actually gonna leave Diabell on board to win now. I don't know what the other card is. I think we have to just beat over there. Book of Moon the Monster. Oh, come on. Well, we have Cupsy Yomi for follow-up. Diabell... I don't know if I want a Diabell float here. I think we just rely on OSS. So we let them run over Diabell. We have Cupsy, Yomi, and Ass. I hope that this is enough to get through whatever they want. They seem to have a pretty slow start from what I feel. I feel like if they had any other engine. I was thinking... What could they possibly send? Yes, Ash Blossom, so you want to give them Joko? Oh, Mino. Oh, not Joko, I mean Lupus. Like, I feel like that, doesn't that just advance their board state? That's my only concern. Like, if they're only sending another Lupus, then like, how does that... Like, I guess my thought process is, like, what could they possibly send to Grave that matters, if that makes sense? Like, if they... If I don't ask, what do they do? We don't know what the set is. So I feel like, if anything, this has just enabled them to build more. Like, I don't know what they could possibly be sending. They send a canine monster. So then what? Like, if they send a canine monster to Grave, do any of these do anything in the Grave? They only have one card in the hand. Like, I don't know. I could be wrong, because I don't know these cards well enough. But part of me feels like maybe if I just didn't Ash Blossom, they couldn't do anything. Okay, but what does Joko K9 case do? Like, isn't it only send a monster? Like, so if you read the monsters, right? If you read the monsters, like... It... What does this do in the... Is it at the hand or sent to graveyard? It send a canine card from your deck to the grave. So what do the other cards other than Lupus do in grave? I guess is my question. Like, I feel like I just got baited by chat. No offense. I'm just saying, like, if you read Joko, it doesn't say anything about graveyard effect. I suppose if they have a card that can add it back from grave to hand, but... Like, I'm reading all the other K9 cards. None of them do anything from grave, from what I'm aware. Quick plays reset themselves if a K9 XC's battles. Ashing was the wrong choice there. I felt like... I don't know. Like, I suppose that's on me for not having more confidence in my decision. But I really had a feeling that, like, the two cards just didn't generate any damage. Like, wouldn't it have been better to wait for them to dump a card that does nothing? And then if they had another card in hand that did something, and then I suppose then we might ash. But if the whole point is they need hand traps to be online, you don't want to use hand traps. Which makes me wonder if we should change, like, a way of, like... It's not like there's a lot of cards we can swap out, to be honest. Oh, I don't know anything about these. Which one did they pick? Add a mystical space typhoon. I could be wrong. But I feel like I'm going to soul read that I don't want them on any. Okay, so it doesn't matter. They'll switch it in. Good. I don't know if these monsters do anything for the extra damage. I don't really know what these two do. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of extra deck monsters like related to the old type. I guess I'll do it just in case they decide to leave. We have 3 yummy monsters, it should be fine. Alright, it never matters. It never matters. Alright, let's learn on the fly what all these cards do. Yeah, that one just adds more MSP. That one's actually MSP. I'm talking about the 2 monsters on the field, including a Radiant. Typhoon. If a quick play spell card is activated, you can place 1 Radiant Typhoon continuous map in your deck with a face up on your field. Shuffle them into the deck. And draw a card. Win monsters gain 300 attack and defense. Target 1 face up card in your opponent's control negate its effect. We might be here for a little bit. Yeah, we might be here for a little bit. Huh. Alright. Alright. Interesting. My life for Cupsy. I suppose I could have led like cookie or something. Like something that wasn't yummy, because yummy does technically like extend itself. I suppose with that in mind, we could have led something like Lollipop or something. Yeah, maybe we should have led Lollipop so we could like cycle out one of those. What are the other yummy field spells? I suppose we're going to find out. We have Mignon in hand. I know that this does something, but nothing's going to happen if we don't, like, push for the advantage. That's fine. Okay. Do we have anything else? I thought that I could set other yummy feel spells, and maybe I'm just two or more MS. They do have 2 or more MST. Very unfortunate. Yeah, I guess Lollipopo would have been better. Lollipopo target MST to try to shuffle. I think that would have been more popular. We should have probably done that. We'll know for next time. Oh, this one is such a pretty board. Phonics as opposed to Ponics. Well, hopefully they summon something else with weak case that. Oh, right, that does boost it. That's kind of a cute gimmick yet. I can see why people like it. There's a lot of looping. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan. Overly long combos, kind of. It's not that I can't play combo decks. Like, I know how to play Marine Six. I know how to play, like, the 2023 Weakest of that. I think just any deck where I have to do an egregiously long combo to set up my loop. It gets a little stale. A little stale. Not too much, but just a tad. Yeah, like, I think I'm gonna, like, read the cards for myself to kind of figure out what they're doing. Like, you know, as the person playing the game, it is on you as a, like, player to properly, like, read cards. Like, if there's nothing wrong with, like, following guides or something and, like, following, like, combo sheets, but I suppose at the end of the day, like, if you don't actually know what your cards do, how can you use them? And the same thing goes for the opponent's cards. Like, if you're just, like, reading the flow sheet of, like, oh, yes, you should ash this card. I feel like that's not, like, really conducive to the proper game process, you know? Hello, son. Thank you for the head pats, the wits. Y'all can't keep double redeeming the witch head cats. These last a while. Oh goodness me. Oh, I'm gonna try to go deep. But set one. The game does everything for you. I mean, it does. It's a glowing button. Like, you know, chat. Like, it's not that simple. So we want to get Ash Blossom. I feel like this is egregiously greedy. Maybe we should have pitched it. Maybe it is pitch. Oh, we'll get the royal one. Why not? Oh, hello. Welcome on in, Kaleido. We're doing some acid duel. We're doing some acid duel. I'm gonna save Ash Blossom for when they inevitably go into that door. Like, not that one. The other one. Yes, this one. We're gonna try to stop it here and hope for the best. Well, Chad, we sure did try. We're getting cold, but it's worth it. It's worth it here. Sure is worth it here. I think the proper play there was technically pitch the flamboys. So that worst case scenario, if it does get ashed, we can either hold Diabell on board, or we can go like Ash Blossom Diabell in play. Venom Pass isn't the world's greatest end board, but I suppose it's better than nothing. We're definitely gonna be ending it up here. So I do like drawing it. Or not. I'm surprised I didn't end it up here. The Star Magician stuff is sure is popular these days, though, yeah. Or just Dark Magician. We can't destroy Shining Sword. The only thing we could do is like SPP. Oh my goodness, guys, yeah. I think I'm going to hard pass on that. Okay. Ah, true. They can't just take my deal. That's right. That's pretty good. Fancy. Your commentary got ass. Goodness. Powerful. Okay, and they're going to grab the blue. And we're under duel. We don't have Typhon, so like this is all like the best play. Is to try to get into the Doom Triangle. And the monster activates. Ambush target, huh? We don't have Typhon. Does SP explicitly say target? Yeah. Actually, we probably should have gone into the other one. I guess maybe force them to try to crash with it or something. Nibiru. Okay, cool. We got them to nib their own board, chat. We're so back. We're so back! Let's go! Foolish duelist. Let's crack this board right open. Alright, let's see. First off, let's go Link Spider. Hello, Cupsy Yummy. Welcome to the field. What a time to be alive, huh? on the duel. It's fine, it's fine. We can work with this. We can work with this. We want to do that. I think we do Snatchy later. We bring it back after Elf. What is it? Actually. My bad. I forgot what underneath too, but we can do. Slow back our entire board. Effective yummy snatchy. Floaty yummy. Cupsy. This is to try to turn off their shining flip. And then we can float that. Is activated. Or not? Huh. Oh, it can't be destroyed by monster effect. Oh, hello, Tom. Thomas. Well, we have Herald to try to play this. We'll use Herald on the door completion goal. Then we flip that monster's face down. Yeah. So better than nothing. They can't get lethal on us, so we take that. Can we get lethal next time? I think we should be able to. Oh, the yummy monsters. Worst case scenario, we do have one for you. for the head pads. I need to go enable the regular head pads. Let me grab those. Close enough, close enough. Oh, not too shabby, not too shabby. Alright, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? We have Ash Blossom. Which I suppose it stops there one turn. Oh my goodness. Yeah. If they have the extended, they have the extended. Chat, there's nothing we can do about that. But Ash Blossom's gonna go crazy next turn. Actually. They turn off the rest of Sarah's effect. So, we're probably gonna try to lead DFL. They're gonna get a decent setup off of Parallel at Sea, but it is what it is. How do I know this? I know the deck really well. I don't know the matchup really well, but let's see. We can probably bait out Gravedigger's Trap Hole off DFL. Stop whatever they're trying to float off a sail with Ash Blossom, then go Snake Eye Ash. It all comes down to how many trap pods they have in hand. Oh, Miguel. I'm not sure why you attracted a message, but alright. Set 2 on a trap Twix board is pretty spooky. I'm not going to lie. Oh, let's see what they got. Probably Trap Twig, like... Trap Twig's my counter. I think I Ash is the safest, you know? Oh, Ash Blossom, that is really... Suppose at least Link Karibo should be unaffected by Depth. Probably not. I wanna go into Spite Elf or... what do we We don't know what the back row is. That's my only concern. That are not linked. Well, that's fine. Who knows what the second one is? Yeah, that's fine. We'll see what they summon. They're probably gonna go near Mellow and pop heals though, which is going to be very important. I mean, unfortunate. Ah, Pudica. Alright, that worked out in our favor. They're going to set another trap. Which is fine. I don't know if that's the play. I think it is. Mushroom. Really? Alright. Worked out, it worked out. There's probably a much more eloquent way to get that board done, to be honest. Alright. How long ago was our raid? An hour? An hour ago. So, chat. Concede. I kind of like playing Wizard 101. I was planning to play Wizard 101 tonight. We're making some pretty good progress in the DC Cup, all things considered. I think the only missions we have left is activate a spell or trap. We have 11 days to do this. I think I want to do like a bit of a pivot over to Wizardry. Let me hop in to see what my co-wizard is up to. And let me make sure y'all don't got the desktop audio going on as I check in on this. Let me throw on a duel live for you really quick. Apologies, a little keyboard ASMR. Oh, shaded demon this morning. Oh, it might be time, chat. It might be time to actually woke up. You know what day it is? Today is Tuesday. And it's a weekday. Do y'all know what it means in the Sansali chat when it's a weekday and it might be a Tuesday? It may just be time chat to woke wizards. Though the thing is, I don't think I can swap off on YouTube to a different. I don't think I can switch to a different, what's the word? Do I have to end the YouTube stream and restart? Or do we just accept that we're going to have Yu-Gi-Oh! Players come into Wizard 101? For YouTube. For YouTube. YouTube chat. If you're interested in continuing on with our Wizard 101 activities, I am booting up a second YouTube stream. Just to keep Vogue Wizards separate from you all. Twitch chat. We're about to do a pivot in content. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I love card games, and wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know? I actually play other games that are on Yu-Gi-Oh! That are card games. I know. Insane. Crazy. So let me get this stream scheduled up. So I can redirect YouTube. And Twitch will hop over in a little bit. So let me grab the link for YouTube. And make sure that YouTube can follow us over. In the meantime, this DC Cup is pretty interesting. There's a lot of new archetypes that recently entered Yu-Gi-Oh! If y'all haven't kept up. I'm sure you have if y'all came from Duel. So, for those of you currently in the YouTube chat, if y'all want to join us for Woke Wizards, you can hop over to the waiting room for the Woke Wizards. For those of y'all joining us on Yu-Gi-Oh! Thank you so much. Thank you again for Yu-Gi-Oh! For the support. That's my goat. That's my horse chat. Okay, follow Galera every day of the week. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a phenomenal duelist. He is so dedicated to the game. He is so dedicated to the community. He is constantly doing things to help other duelists. He is hosting a DC Cup practice grind right now, if y'all didn't know. If you happen to qualify, you can check out on social media to see what it takes to get an invite to one of several 4-hour sessions where several high-level duelists across multiple languages, multiple countries are going to be throwing down to practice for DC Cup. And it's just small stuff like that that like goes a long way for the competitive community. He's active on Twitch, he's streaming all the time, and it's a great resource. Overall, amazing player. Overall, amazing person, chat. I have nothing but respect for Judo. He is amazing and phenomenal. And I'm honestly like, it's what makes being like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Adjacent content creator really impressive. Because there's so many people that care so much about the game, you know. I need to buy the cow icon before I forget, chat. This is really important, okay? This is probably the greatest icon they've ever made in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. You know, I like the cow, chat. We're fooling with the cow. Cow is peak. Cow is peak. Cow knows ball. Oh, cool. Welcome, Onion. How's the duels? They were pretty good. We're still learning the yummy side of the deck, but I'm getting the hang of it. Honestly, it's more of like a, what's the word? It is honestly something that is a little bit more of, I just need to know my matchups better, if that makes sense. So, I'm actually about to, unfortunately, I'm about to pivot content. So, not that I don't like hanging out with y'all, because I do. But, I think it is just about time to walk. So, Twitch chat, y'all are sticking with me. YouTube, hop on over to the other link if y'all want to continue for the evening. Thank you so much, YouTube, for hanging out. So let me go ahead and bye-bye for now, other YouTube chat. And we're going to hop over and go